Harvey Weinstein's back in the news. Oh, yeah. Round of applause for Harvey Weinstein. Oh, maybe a round of boos, maybe a round of trumpets. Because 5 years after this whole throwing out the Harvey Weinstein case, he's back on trial. Started today, guys. Harvey Weinstein has started opening statements for his sexual harassment lawsuit retrial. Now, of course, he got it thrown out before. He's been sitting there at Rikers for a long time, pleading, crying, I'm going to die soon. Please put me on trial. I want to prove I'm innocent before I die. And opening statement comes like this. His defense said that these were all friends with benefits. That's what they were. They were friends with benefits. That's what they said. And all these women knowingly went into this situation, knowing that he was just trying to give them a hand. Getting that, what they called it was a skip the line type of deal. That's what they're calling it. That they skip the line from actually going through auditions and acting classes and all that. And what they say is they get to fool around with him a little bit. And then he'd get them jobs, get them auditions. And they all agreed upon that. But now they're upset because apparently they had the opportunity and not all of them got to be big superstars. And so they're calling back and being like, no, it didn't work out our way. So that is why they're suing him for assault, which I just don't buy. But you know what? Good for you trying to say that. Now, the actual people, the prosecution came forward and they were saying that these women felt strung along. They promised these career things, but also the same point that they said no. He said he wouldn't take no for an answer. If that no meant nothing, he'd take it by force. And they were pressured, they were threatened, and they were put on the stand. They were put on the spot. And they were going to have no careers at all if they didn't say yes to him. So he says, she says, I don't believe Harvey Weinstein, but I'll let the court of law decide that, guys. We'll keep you posted. Weinstein back on the case. And I know a lot of people are probably like, somebody's going to die before this is done. And some people probably wouldn't be that upset about it, but people are upset about The Last of Us. Now I'm going to spoiler alert, guys, spoiler alert, because if you haven't watched episode 2 of The Last of Us, fuck, they killed Pedro Pascal. That's all I'm saying. They killed Pedro Pascal. And this has been sitting with me for like a fucking week almost. And I'm like, I get the video games did it. But even Pedro came forward and said that I always knew, understanding that I would die, I wouldn't know how, when. Well, kind of knew and how, but when it would actually happen. He didn't think it would happen so early in the season. But episode 2.
Amen to that.
They killed him fucking off, Sean, just like that. It was a great episode, but I'm like, seriously? Even when they were about to stick him with the fucking stake through the neck, like he's a vampire, I still was like, it's not going to happen. Something's going to stop it, but no. And it played out if you look side by side, the video game, very much it's the same telling as the game. But the showrunner or the co-showrunner came forward talking about this and said, we knew it was going to happen. People are very upset about this, but guys, Craig Manzin says, you have not seen the last of Pedro and Bella in this new season. So there's going to be a lot of flashbacks, apparently. So we're not done with him. I was thinking that he shoot for like one fucking week and he called it a day. He went to the Fantastic Four. No, he has shot more, and he will be in the season more in flashbacks. Great and all, but I feel like we could have built this, crescendo this shit some more. Art imitates life. In games, we're using that game, we're using source material. I get that, but maybe we could have told this story differently so it was more impactful. Because it did feel like, I had a friend say, it felt like a season finale. Yes, it did. It could have been a season finale, except it's only 2. There's only 7 episodes in this, so we'll find out where this goes. But apparently, Pedro, he must go when it comes down to this. And so must Conan O'Brien, because Conan O'Brien must go season 2 as move forward, guys. And we got the official release date for this. And Javier Bardem and Taika Waititi are going to be joining him on this excursion into the unknown, into the must-going universe over there on Max. But May 8th, it will premiere. 3 episodes only this season, guys, and it will actually finish May 22nd. He's going to New Zealand, he's going to Australia, he's going to Spain. Conan O'Brien is traveling the globe and probably making some great jokes along the way. I'm super excited to see this, guys. The first season was fun. Hopefully this is just as much fun. I love when things that make me laugh keep going, even if it takes a long time for it to happen. And that's why I'm always excited about Toy Story coming back. And it is coming back, but unfortunately, we have lost Carl Weathers, guys. And that's a sad thing. It is a sad thing. Carl Weathers gave a lot to the business, but he actually played Combat Carl in Toy Story. But he's being replaced by someone pretty awesome, if you ask me, Ernie Hudson. Ernie Hudson's coming in to take the mantle of Combat Carl. Now, if you look at the Weathers did, he was Combat Carl in 2 projects, Toy Story of Terror, and also 2019's Toy Story 4, which made like $1 billion fucking dollars, guys. Great comment, or great voice, Carl Weathers. And, big shoes to fill, but somebody like Ernie Hudson, I think, will do great. This new movie is supposed to be about Jesse a lot, and Jesse, and again, Woody's interactions and their whole dynamic. And they're officially getting the voiceover stuff going because Tom Hanks came forward and said, the first day of work on a certain story, number 5. Need a hint? Disney, Studio B? You guys get it? Yep, Toy Story 5 is officially going. And I can't wait to see where it goes. What a great group of actors here, right? Amazing group of actors doing all the voices for all the characters. It makes my heart melt. I love when great actors come together and make an ensemble. And that's why I'm excited about Thunderbolts, guys. Look at this fucking ensemble cast. Round of applause for them. I love it so much. And I think that what they're going to do with this movie is going to be different than Marvel. It's not going to be Suicide Squad. And honestly, I saw the trailers building up to this, and I wasn't that, Paulo fucking Creed Queen. I wasn't like super stoked about it, but as they've been building up to this, and it is very pivotal because you got Thunderbolts coming out May 2nd, then in July, you got Fantastic Four. Then after that, what do you got? You got Doomsday. So we don't have anything else in between there. So we got to do some great stuff building up to that, and I hope this movie's fantastic. And they did a little premiere last night, the 22nd, a bunch of places, IMAX here in Los Angeles, across the country. Fandango ran this whole thing, and people are raving about this movie. That makes me excited. Of course, reviews have not come out yet. It's still held back based off the whole embargo, but reviews are coming forward. And people are saying that it's some of Marvel's darkest material to date, but it's dealing with emotional wreckage and broken individuals grappling with their past choices and finding camaraderie amidst the emptiness of their lives. And people are just raving about Florence Pugh. I like to say Florence Pugh. And she's fucking hot to trot as she always is, guys. Give a round of applause for Florence Pugh. Looking hot to trot and fucking acting her ass off in this fucking movie. I love Florence Pugh. But let's watch the final trailer. And I'm excited to see this, guys. Here it is, the trailer for Thunderbolt.
Lena, being a hero, there is no higher calling. Your sister understood something about that.
I should have come back for you.
No. That's just a fairy tale.
I was in high school when the Avengers came. Kind of strange that it's all over now. No one's coming to save the day.
I think we are. We can be the ones that are coming.
But you have the wrong people. We have all done bad things.
Look, I've been where you are. The past doesn't go away. So you can either live with it forever, or you can do something about it. I am a void. Look what you unleashed.
I love using Queen in this. I'll have to cut this trailer out later because we're using Queen, so whatever.
We can't do this. No one here is a hero.
We all have things that we regret.
But I have so many.
Lena, when I look at you, I don't see your mistakes. That's why we need each other.
I think it's going to be much better than Eternals.
We can't stop him alone.
I think
Couldn't be worse.
I'll explain it.
It can't be worse. It can't be worse than
one
Eternals.
can.
There's no fucking nothing can be worse than
But
Eternals.
we can find a way
So, yeah.
together.
Together.
Marvel Studios Thunder.
It's just fucking great.
I think it looks fucking dope. I think it looks fucking great. I mean, honestly,
I'll say
and I
it.
get hesitation because we've had a lot of shit that's come out. That's the group
Yeah.
things, but I think this looks great. I mean, they are the ragtag group that people don't know of, but sometimes that can work. James Gunn's trying that shit a lot. DC, Sean.
It worked for James Gunn. It might work here. I honestly, I think this will do better than Eternals just because these characters have been around, cumulatively for the majority of, the MCU. I'm going to save my hot take for it. But it is amazing if you watch how it's been marketed in the immediate, it's coming. It's 2 weeks from now versus when it was announced and it just kind of was like, so
Done.
Anyway, yeah.
I think it looks fucking great, though. I think it does. Like you're saying, James Gunn's trying to do all these kind of obscure characters too, and they usually work out. But I'm not sure about Starfire because Starfire's coming too. What do you got there? Okay, Starfighter's coming too, and this is again one of those characters. They're calling it Elseworlds, and it's a family animated show they're putting forward. That's what James Gunn said about this. It is moving forward, and if you don't know anything about Starfire, the show will follow the adventures as she uses her ancient spaceship she discovers on her home planet of Tamaran to escape her planet and explore the stars. Now, that's what they're saying. Variety came forward with this first. And along the way, she'll meet Space Biker Crush, Plant-Loving Fern, and the magical Princess Amethyst and Gem World. And together, they will uncover the deepest reaches of the DC universe, saving space dolphins. Fuck yeah, save the space dolphins.
Shit, space dolphins.
Save the space dolphins, guys! Save them! Surf
I have that book too, Brian. I have that book. Sorry, keep going.
Is that a thing? Is that really just like they have their own thing? They have their own thing? The space dolphins?
He was like a pope of the... Yeah, I got it. Don't worry about it.
But they're going to boldly soar into the unknown, and this is coming from Elseworlds, DC Studios, Warner Brothers Animation. It's going to happen, and they had like a little bit of a Starfire nod in Creature Commandos, but this will be its own thing, and I bet if you're excited about like where James Gunn is bringing these kind of like obscure characters to life, you're getting one more with Starfire, and you know it's coming there, you know, DC's making it happen. I'm excited about it. But you know what? When it comes to these characters that are obscure, I'm more excited about Spider-Man Noir, guys. Because fucking Nick Cage as Spider-Man is like one of my favorite ideas in the fucking intergalactic space. Because I love Nick Cage. And Nick Cage's Spider-Man Noir, it's shot here in Los Angeles. I had some friends that actually worked on it. They loved it so much. A lot of great people working on that set. But now they officially said that MGM Plus and Amazon are going to release this in early 2026. They still won't give us a date, but at least they're saying they're narrowing it down, early 2026. And the series will become out, you know, it's gonna be fucking awesome. I know it's gonna be. You got 8 episodes of Nick Cage as Spider-Man Noir. If you guys saw it Across Spider-Verse, Into the Spider-Verse, you of course know this character. And I know that him coming back to this aging down as like Private Eye in the 1930s as Spider-Man could be fantastic. And honestly, guys, I know if you're skeptical still, I have had friends work on this production and they have spoken nothing but wonders about it. Nick Cage's performance, the other characters' performances, there's like so many people in this fucking movie or the show. It's going to be great. I know it's going to be great. I know it's going to be fantastic. Hopefully it gets another season. But honestly, guys, yeah, Spider-Man Noir, Milton Bradley. It's like they shot it in black and white and they shot it in color. They released it both ways. I would rather watch it in black and white because that kind of feels like the Noir kind of feeling. But Nick Cage is Spider-Man for the first fucking time. And I love it. I'm excited by him being this kind of detective Spider-Man 30s feel. It's going to be great, guys. But you know what? If he can, Nick Cage can be Spider-Man, why cannot Andrew Garfield come back one more time? Because Andrew Garfield has said so many different like lies about him not coming back to be Spider-Man. Come on, he had to lie. He was under contract for it. I get it. I totally get it. Totally get it, right? But now he's talking about Spider-Man moving forward. Asked again, this is going to keep happening until all the Secret Wars is done. It's just going to keep happening. But he said in a new interview, said, I really love playing Spider-Man. I would love to play the character again in some capacity. I think it would have to be very weird, though, he said. Then he goes on, and I think he's being cryptic when you listen to what he says, guys. I think it would have to do with something very strange. Are you trying to mention Doctor Strange without saying Doctor Strange? I'm just saying it would have to do something very unique, offbeat, surprising, kind of like the creative freedom they had in the Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse movies. I get that, Spider-Garfield. Fuck yeah. And I think that'd be a great honor to come back for this character because there's different avenues through the multiverse. I think he's trying to be cryptic, saying, yeah, I'm going to probably be in Secret Wars, which I think he will be. Or maybe we talked about the Battle World thing that maybe the next Spider-Man movie will be doing during Battle World after Doom. Of course, it's supposed to take place during that time frame. Maybe something will come up. There's so many rumors about the movie. Andrew Garfield, please come back. Ready or not. And I'm ready. And Ready or Not 2 is also coming in, guys. Hey, you guys see the first one, Samara Weaving? I think the movie's fucking awesome. I think it's awesome. Great whodunit type movie. It's like that kind of mystery murder. She's trying to kill everybody. They're trying to kill her. It was a fun movie, but now Ready or Not 2 has Sarah Michelle Gellar joined the cast along with Elijah Wood. Great cast coming forward. It makes me super stoked for this. And there's a lot of cast members being announced on top of that. We got Kevin Durant. We got David Cronenberg. We got Sean Hatsoy coming in. honestly, guys, I hope this is going to be a fantastic movie because it wasn't a big box office smash. It just wasn't. Honestly, at the budget that it had like $6 million budget. It made $57 million, but that's a big win still for such a small budget. I think that's why they're super excited to bring this back. This coming back in the bracket. We're going to get a lot more of this, and I think that if it does well, a third one will come too. Like, why not? Because honestly, if these movies do well, keep them going. Look at Tom Cruise with that freaking Mission Impossible. They just keep going with those two. But the last one, it's happening. Tom Cruise's new Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning, is coming out. Another big stunt by Tommy Cruise himself on the side of a plane, and they're saying he could have passed out 8,000 feet in the air the whole time, holding on for dear fucking life. Tom Cruise was there, tethered to the plane, and he had this whole video that came out for this. I want to show it to you. But May 23rd, the final Tom Cruise, final one's coming out. Only time will tell for that. But guys, here we go. I'm going to show you on the side of the plane. Here is Tom Cruise, guys.
3, 2, 1.
Holding on for dear life.
You can't imagine how physically punishing it was for Tom to be on the wing. The wind distorts your vision. It's almost impossible to breathe.
Hold on, Tom! Right? It's crazy, right? It's crazy.
His hair. I just, holy shit, that's just going to rip off.
He's going to rip off all of his fucking hair.
God,
you know what?
Weird.
I mean, if Tom's not going to be...
At least he's got something to rip off.
Well, yeah, he's fucking looking good still for in his 60s, right? He's fucking still holding on to the youth. It's all that, he's putting in, there's something. It might be money. It might be Scientology. It might just be good genes. Probably just good genes. But I mean, what's he going to do after this Mission Impossible? Like, he's going to go star in Pacific Rim maybe, guys? Because Pacific Rim, the series is coming. I can see Tom Cruise fighting a big fucking robot. Couldn't you? Couldn't you see him fighting a big fucking robot? I could. But Amazon has officially picked up Pacific Rim and as a series. Now, if you haven't seen these movies, Guillermo del Toro did the first one, which I fucking loved. The second one, it was okay. The Jaegers were back, and it was under wraps all the plot details for this. Honestly, it is. 2013, the first one made $400 million. 2018, it didn't do as well. The Uprising, we had the Netflix show Pacific Rim The Black also came out. They did 2 seasons of that. They got books, they got novels, they got toys, they got all the works. But now Amazon is doing this big blockbuster series over there. I'm all about it, guys. Let's do more of this shit. I loved when they did people probably give me shit about this, the Godzilla show over on Amazon, big budget. It's fun. You're diving into that lore some more. Hopefully it's all interconnected. They're saying right now that this one branches out. It can, right, Queen? I love fucking giant robots. Who doesn't love round plus for giant robots, Queen? But I will say this. Honestly, they're going to branch out, hopefully, to more movies beyond this, too. With this, it's be a springboard for the Pacific Rim franchise. So get ready, guys. Because, I'm just interested to see who's going to star in this. Please, give it to a friend of the show, like fucking Dave Bautista, guys. Because Dave Bautista, we love Dave. We fucking love Dave. And you know what? I know Dave's here someplace. The internet still always breaks up. Dave, always happy to have you tuning in on Cruise Control. But Dave has been surprised because he lives in Florida, guys. In Hillsborough County, Florida. He was surprised with an honorary Deputy Sheriff Award, guys. He's an honorary Deputy Sheriff. He didn't see it coming. Well, who did see it coming? We love you, Dave. Congratulations. Becoming a sheriff, Dave. You're amazing. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you too, Dave. Thank you too. And thank you to Florida for recognizing Dave, the man, the myth, the legend. A lot of breaking news, everybody. A lot of breaking news.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pepestar needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.